shit. What the fuck am I doing wrong here?
God damn it.
Okay, just welcome to Nasty Asylum. This is Dave.
And this is Fat Doug. Something happened with a bottle opener. I told you should use a spatula, bro.
Got the spatula now.
Got the metal turner. We're grilling now, boys. But, and now we can officially start.
There it is.
There, it's very nice. That's
For the record, I just had to use an egregious spatula bottle opener.
It's about 1.5 feet long. It's for my grill, man.
No, it's great.
Grill master.
I'm in.
How you doing, bud?
Oh, that's the spot.
Really? Because that face did not look like that was a spot at all. It looked like you felt like you were drinking Monster Piss. But what is that? What are you sipping on?
All right, my beer for the day is I went and got me some Lake Erie Monster from Great Lakes. It is 9.5% alcohol.
That's a fucking lot, man.
It is called an Imperial India. It's an Imperial IPA, which for some reason tastes slightly better than an IPA, enough that I can tolerate it.
And also, it's got a lot of alcohol content in there, so it gets you drunk. It's worth it.
So, yeah, usually after two, the second two just taste like water.
There you go.
So, good on that.
I'm over here really classing it up. I got a Natty Daddy. That's 8% alcohol, all trailer trash. And to kind of, fruitin' it up a little bit, I bought a Smirnoff Ice Screwdriver. Natural orange flavor. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified and caramel colors. I don't know what that means. Basically, it's cheap and it tastes good. I like it. These Natty Daddies, though, it's going to get the trick done, and she's going to jumpstart all the shit I did from yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day after Memorial Day, and your boy had a rough go last night. Jesus Christ. I really let the cat out of the bag, and by that I mean got fucking intoxicated as shit.
Yeah, I heard from people at work.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Double Fist over here.
I know, right, dude?
Yeah.
I should have ran a fucking porn shoot with how much fisting I was doing with the doubles. It was a lot. But it had great fucking time. Great fucking time. Just, blacked out a little bit. Don't remember some of the later parts of the evening. That's cool. I almost abducted a black child. That's my favorite part of the night. No, there's a little boy there. I have all girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's all my children. And I saw a little kid there. He was adorable as shit. He became a little buddy, and I wanted to take him home. But clearly, he has parents that care. And 10
at least
cents a
enough
day
not to
wouldn't
give
have
them
covered
to
it
you.
either. But, yeah. So that was my shit. What'd you do, bud?
I literally ended up getting invited nowhere.
Sorry.
No big deal.
I'm your only friend.
No big deal. I mean, I didn't even have family invite me.
Well, fuck me.
So, which is fine. Honestly, I sat home. I had a couple Sandos, couple beers, watched some TV. Hung out with my dogs. They slept like literally 3/4 of the day.
You sound like a single woman. That's what you sound like right now.
I don't care.
It
wasn't a bad day. I read my comics and watched some TV, and it was all right.
My favorite part of today is your hat and your jersey match.
I do that on purpose.
No, it pisses me off. No, I don't want to be a part of this. I quit the podcast, goddammit. No. Dope. I like it. Expos.
I used to love my Expos, man.
You used to love Canadian shit, dude.
I do, but I always liked the Expos because they were always that team that was like right there.
Mm.
And then like a couple weeks before the trade deadline, bunch of injuries, the team went to shit, and they would just fire sale.
Fire sale.
It was insane. Like every year.
Well, good for you, Expos. Good for you. Want to walk into the quiz, bud?
Let's do this.
I got a BuzzFeed quiz. How similar to John Wick are you? And we're about to find out.
Probably
I know you love
much.
your dogs, so that's a good start.
I'm a good start.
Okay, so first part. Check all that apply. Holy shit.
Is there like 40?
No, it's not a multiple choice thing.
Oh.
It's literally like we have to check everything that applies and hit submit, and then they okay. So
all right. I mean, are we gonna submit the stuff we agree on?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
Always. Come on, dude. We're a fucking team.
Well, I just want to make sure we're not checking every box.
Fuck the sound check. Is this your first day? Is this your first day, Dave? God damn it.
Feels like it.
God damn it. All right, ready, bud?
Yeah.
You're an overall chill person? Yeah.
I guess
That work doesn't count because our job sucks.
All right, then, yeah.
You do have a temper, though.
Definitely.
Also true. You're a pretty quiet person. Fuck no.
No.
You do anything for your dog?
Definitely.
Okay, I don't agree, but that's fair. If anyone ever hurt your dog, you'd absolutely seek revenge. I don't know about revenge. I'm not a vengeful person. I got too much shit to
I'll
do.
agree with you. I might, but I'll agree with
I know,
you.
but you're a dick.
I am.
In general, you prefer the company of dogs over people.
Ooh, I have a hard time disagreeing with that.
I don't really. I'm not a big animal guy. I do love my dog. She's dope. And I like your dogs. They're pretty cool, but I give a fuck less about dogs. But you know what?
I can answer that question either way because it depends on who's around.
Would you rather hang out with your dogs or me?
I mean, you have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Let's do that. We'll skip that one. You have excellent aim. Dude, I can rock a piss from 50 feet. I fucking win, dude.
I can rock a piss pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
I got a pretty decent baseball arm.
You've been trained in at least one of the martial arts. You have not, as far as I'm aware. Did you do karate
I took a few MMA classes.
All right, well, we'll call it because I did boxing. You're actually a martial arts master. Fuck no, dude. Do I look like Bruce Lee? I'm Steven Seagal weight right now, bro.
Good pull.
You always know a guy when you need help. Actually, yeah, I always know a guy.
I feel like I do
for like
too.
literally everything. Like you need ecstasy.
Basically, yeah.
You know a fucking guy.
Yeah, I think I know a guy.
When you fall in love, you really fall. I'm such a bitch, dude. Yeah, that's true. I love hard as shit.
I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, I know, bud.
Right.
Despite your rebellious nature, you actually like playing by the rules.
No.
Not really.
No.
And you prize justice above all else. I do believe in justice, very much so.
Very much.
Let's fucking do that. You can drive any type of car. I mean, we both know how to drive a fucking stick.
I mean...
It's been a long time for you, but you know how.
I figure it back out.
I fucking forgot.
There's been years and all I drove was a dump truck.
Oh, that's a different kind of stick, bro.
Yeah. And I basically did grind it till you find it.
Jesus Christ, dude. I would hate you.
I never stalled out.
That's good, though. I still stall out, dude. That's after about 5 beers. I shouldn't be around the wheel anyway. I'm just driving my trash. So we'll go with any type of car. Can you ride a motorcycle, Dave?
I've done, I guess dirt bikes are the same.
No.
The mechanics are the same.
No.
Yeah, you're still trying to do...
Hey, Travis Pastrana. No. Just kidding.
I mean, you're still trying to hold balance on a motorized bike.
All right, we'll say yeah. Can you ride horses? I've ridden a horse. I don't say
I have. Horses. I don't think I was very good at it.
Yeah, I'm not going to win the Kentucky Derby, bro.
No.
I'm going to suck. Okay. You know how to use a sword? I mean, isn't it pretty obvious how to use a fucking sword?
I mean, as long as you don't cut your own leg off.
It's not a goddamn lightsaber.
Yeah.
There's not tricks to it.
I'm pretty sure I can swing a sword pretty
You know
decent.
how to shoot a gun?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Jesus Christ, there's so many goddamn things. You know how to use one or more firearm? Yes, we fucking do. You look great in a suit. I don't. I look terrible.
I haven't worn a suit since, like, high school.
You've tried to run from your past, but you feel like it's chasing you down. That's silly. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I do. But...
You got it? You want to hit yes or no?
No. Go no. But I know what it means.
You feel like it's you against the world, Lunchbox.
Some days.
God damn it. You have many enemies. Not really. Not a fucking super
Not that
villain.
I know
God
of.
damn it. This isn't a Bond movie, you piece of shit. You also have many fans. We only have about 12. You guys are listening right
12
now.
regulars.
12 regulars.
Numbers fluctuate quite a bit.
I mean, we have a couple. You never give up, Rick Astley. I'm sorry. Did you not catch that letter? I said Rick. I know, I'm just kidding. You never give up, though, bud. Actually, we've been grinding this shit out with like 11 listeners for
I've been
really
I've been fighting really hard not to give up.
People respect you a lot. Fuck you.
Not at all.
People are scared of you. Not really. We're pretty reasonable dudes. We don't intimidate that often. I'm sure when we
I do when I have to, but
yeah, fuck that.
I'm sure like 90% of the time people are alright.
You're always well dressed for the occasion. We dress comfortably, and I wouldn't make a fucking dent. You have high tolerance to physical pain. Yeah. Emotional pain, high tolerance as well.
I mean, I don't think
Just
I have
kidding.
emotional
I'm a
pain.
bitch. I'm such a bitch, dude. I'll watch Southpaw and cry right now. You put on Hardball, G-Baby gets shot, fucking done. My whole day's wrapped. I gotta go see a counselor. You can speak more than one language. Can you? Because I can, actually. As trash as I am, I can speak 2 languages.
I cannot.
All right, well, fuck, let's skip that.
I failed Spanish twice.
Fuck. You failed Spanish?
Yeah.
God damn it.
The only time I got a good grade was when we made piñatas.
Motherfucker, dude. When it involved candy, you fat bitch. Dude.
No, there was no candy.
That's a fucking shitty piñata.
Yeah, we just had to make piñatas.
That's stupid. You can be a little arrogant sometimes. Clearly, with that statement I just made, yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Fucking mad arrogant. Boom. Particularly good with knives. You've seen me rock a knife. I can do it. I don't know how about you. You're pretty good with them, too. Yeah.
I do all right.
You're always prepared. Nope. You're an expert of improvising. I'd say we're pretty fucking good at it.
We are pretty good.
Yeah. You're an expert of moving stealthily. No. We're fat.
I'm pretty stealthy for being fat. I scare
You know what?
a lot
I
of
am
people.
1/10 Cherokee, so... Actually,
Like,
100%.
just today alone at work, I scared 4 people because they didn't hear me coming.
How do they not?
Pretty
You're always
stealthy.
yelling at work.
Yeah, no, but I was stealthy.
Dude, that's because you're 100% Apache, and I appreciate that about you.
If only. If
No
only
matter
I
how
could
many
be that
times
cool.
you get knocked down, you always get back up. I mean, sure.
Yeah, why
You
not?
love revenge. Not really,
I
particularly.
don't love it.
I mean, it's necessary.
I'm a pretty decent fan of it.
That's fair. All right, you ready to see your results?
Yeah.
Boom. We are 64%
Yes!
like John fucking Wick. You definitely have some John Wick in you. You probably hate it when people hurt animals, for example. And you can't stand injustice. What the fuck is that? This is, for example, what? Let's just say you already have the makings of becoming a vengeful machine. All you're missing are the martial arts skills. Fuck you. All right, we did this together. I know how to do martial arts. You're a bunch of bitches. Hurt my feelings. Steven Seagal. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is BuzzFeed. Thank you, BuzzFeed, for the John Wickedness.
One thing that I know you're not going to care a whole lot about, but Bill Buckner died.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I know what he's known for. 86 World Series, ball goes between his legs. That happened because he was almost 20 years into a baseball career, and he shouldn't have been on the field.
No, he's not.
He should have been a designated hitter.
Yeah.
He's actually, beyond that, a really good baseball player, and I'm kind of sad to know that he's gone. Other than that, I just wanted to throw that out there because I have respect for Bill Buckner as a baseball player.
He had to live that down, dude. That's a rough fucking day.
Oh, it took him until they won the World Series in 2004.
Everyone hated him.
Everybody hated him.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's called fundamentals, Mr. Buckner. Put your body. Come on, get down on it. Are you fucking serious right now? Cool in the game? Get down on it. So, what's our first entertainment news story, big guy?
All right. What we got is something I feel like you would appreciate. They've got a Twisted Metal TV show in the works.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because PlayStation started their own production company to turn their games into like shows and movies.
Sony had its own thing for a while on the PlayStation network. When you do the internet,
yeah,
like if you sign up for online, they had shows. Like they had original shows. One of them was called. I think it's called
they had
Powers.
A superhero one.
Yeah, I think it's called Powers, and the guy who was in District 9, the lead guy from that movie, was the lead on the show. And it's about superheroes, and the thing is, they had like a way of like taking away your powers, and that was the whole thing. Is like he was a cop to try to get his powers back. But anyway, sorry.
But this alone interested me because Twisted Metal sounds like a good idea. Like it could lend itself to TV very easily.
Oh well, because
and it could be good if it's done right.
And there's all the characters have background stories, arcs, and stuff like that. They remade it for the PS3 a couple years ago, and the fucking stories were dope. I actually appreciate it. I don't really fucking,
The article says Sony recently announced it will be handling its own screen adaptations with a new studio called PlayStation Productions.
Yeah.
It has now been revealed, according to Games Radar, that one of the first projects that will be handled by PlayStation Productions is a TV show adaptation of the Twisted Metal series. The announcement was made by Sony Pictures Entertainment CEO Tony... Oh, something really Italian. Vinci Quera.
Oh, shit. Really Guinea.
Oh, it was so Guinea.
So Guinea.
During an event that was held for investors where he claimed that the agreement to make the show had only just been made, which suggests that Twisted Metal is still in the early stages of production.
That's dope.
Huh. It wasn't only discussed during the event. Vinci Quera also confirmed that the Uncharted movie is an advanced development. So they've made an Uncharted movie?
Well, yeah, Uncharted ties into... that's Tom Holland.
It says the Oh, the Uncharted movie's been in the works since 2008. That's a long fucking
it's a
time.
long fucking time. They're gonna do a young Nathan Drake.
And it
If you
does
follow
say
the game.
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Um,
which I don't know that. And anyway, it does.
they're saying that it's because the recent glut of movies based on video games has led to few successful projects like Rampage did okay. Detective Pikachu has been lauded as the film that broke the video game movie curse.
I say, fuck
But
that.
Sonic the Hedgehog's been pushed back because of
The eyes,
everybody hating
the
him.
fucking eyes.
Hating the way he looks.
They look stupid as shit.
I'm here for a Twisted Metal TV show.
Well, I grew up with the games, like I all of them. Every
I
single
love those
fucking one,
games.
and they all had stories to them. I wish actually you played a story, but instead you play a deathmatch, and it's what you do because you're trying to get your wish from Calypso at the very end of the fucking thing. I like that they've always basically maintained the same story. I mean, and dude,
it did always seem like a continuation.
Fucking Sweet Tooth.
Yeah,
Sweet Tooth is so fucking dope. It's a great character.
What game was it when they finally made his truck into like a transformer?
That was the newest one on the PS3, where you're special after you get enough whatever the fucks. You become a transformer and you fuck shit up, dude. And it's amazing. And the arc in that story is really good. Like the cutscenes that they play along with it. Did you play the game?
I've played them all.
Okay, yeah.
At least a little bit.
The fact
each
that they
one.
made him a super dope serial killer was kind of fucking cool. And then how Calypso always kind of games it around and like fucks you over with your wish is amazing. I love it. I love it.
They were great games.
Great stories to the games. The gameplay, to me, it's fucking terrible. It's so repetitive. It gets a little annoying.
It does.
But the stories were really cool and intricate. And they even in Twisted Metal Black, the one that was on a PS2, where they started doing background story to the whole thing. Like you had the SWAT guy and everything's just fucking. It's just fun.
That's what I'm saying. They did like the games did have good story, but it's like Mortal Kombat. Like you follow the story's good, but
game's mad repetitive.
You're basically just playing deathmatch after deathmatch.
Yeah, and that gets a little.
Yeah,
you're like, okay, I get it now. Like, how about we try to do something else? But now that we can elaborate and build that great little snippet of a story into a TV show, I fucking like that.
I'm here.
And I'm here for games like Sony is so big. I mean, the PlayStation is the highest selling console of all time. You make so much fucking money. You want to do a production company with some of the most like
recognizable games
agreed upon as the best exclusives ever is on PlayStation. Everyone talks about I only want to get a PlayStation for that title or for that title. I mean, your God of Wars, your the Last of Us, your Uncharted.
Actually pretty fun.
It's fucking amazing. And so they're going to make their own production company? I'm here for that. I like the idea of you making your movies, because if you're going to make the games as great as they are, keep the same minds to make movies, because games are just interactive movies when you're doing those kind of stories.
And I'm of the mind of the way Creed worked. Find a good fan that's gonna keep it true, and you're going to have a good product.
I'm not here for Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
I've never known anything about Uncharted, so I don't know.
It's fucking fun. It's like Indiana Jones, dude. It's Treasure Hunter. You're a treasure hunter. You fight a little bit. You like a platformer. You got to climb stuff. You got to solve puzzles. You fucking you shoot people. It's third person shooter over the shoulder. It's really fun. The story's great. I really enjoy it. But Tom Holland's a little young, a little You good, bud? You got some burps in that Lake Erie Monster coming in strong.
Lots of burps. I'm trying to keep them off mic.
It's all good. But yeah, I'm here for Sony doing that, and especially Twisted Metal.
I'm here for if Sony's. I hope it does well, and they keep coming up with other things to do.
Yeah,
like, you do have games that have good story, and you can make movies and TV out of it. And I hope that they can keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what you do. You got to just keep building. Make your own thing. That seems to be the trend now. Like, if you can do it, do it.
Yeah, because, I mean, the way you can obviously make Uncharted like a Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. I mean, play it if you get the time. Collection's like $39.99. You can buy all the games and get them right now.
I might check that out.
They're pretty good. But, yeah, dope. So we're going to walk into, this really piece of shit kid. Zoo Flamingo has to be euthanized after a child hits it with a rock. Fucking dick.
That's a dick move, man.
Zoo officials in Illinois were forced to euthanize a flamingo after it was struck by a rock thrown by a child. Zoo director Jay Tetzloff told the Pantagraph in an email that a juvenile guest accidentally injured the bird on Monday by skipping a rock onto the habitat at Miller Park Zoo in Bloomington. The rock broke the flamingo's leg in the unfortunate accident, causing injuries that left zoo officials very little choice but to humanely kill the animal. The zoo said it's working with the unidentified student's family to make sure this is a learning experience for the child. The facility added that it has no future plans to change the layout of the habitat, which housed 25 flamingos prior to the incident.
Okay,
Why are you throwing rocks at a fucking animal in a zoo?
First off, this isn't an accident.
No, that kid's a dick.
How old is the kid?
It doesn't even say.
Okay, your kid's a dick. Because there's no reason to be throwing rocks at the zoo.
No.
Like, you don't throw rocks in their cages because what fucking good does that?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything well at all. And, like, the idea of... Why are you throwing rocks anyway? Why the fuck are you throwing rocks?
Well,
we don't throw rocks. We don't do that.
Why are you throwing rocks at birds, buddy?
Dude, like, a flamingo, they don't do shit. They just stand there and eat shrimp. They're pink as shit. Pink as shit. They're cool. They're cool fucking birds. They don't bother nobody. They just stand there with that one leg. That one long-ass fucking leg. Yeah,
they stand there on one leg. That leg gets tired, they switch legs.
Yeah, they're like, ooh.
That's it.
Change it out. They're just Beyonce
you just look
the whole
at
time.
You just look at them because they're like a pretty shade of pink.
And there was 25 birds in there, and he killed one.
So now they're 24.
By throwing a rock at it. Yeah, it broke its leg, which if you break a leg on a flamingo, it basically, I just read the rest of it. I don't want to say it. Like, it dies. It dies. But you can't do it. You can't eat, can't survive. It's all fucked up.
There's too many stories in the last, 5 years of, bad parenting at the zoo.
Dude, right?
Your kid should not fall in Harambe's area because you should be a better parent than that.
100%. 100%.
Every time that kind of shit happens, you're a bad parent.
Yeah.
Your kid should not be chucking rocks at flamingos.
No. Just like in San Francisco when that kid was chucking pine cones at a fucking tiger and it jumped out of the box and mauled him.
Yeah. Because your kid's a dick.
I'm not saying that the kid should have died.
No.
I am saying that you should fucking not throw pine cones at a goddamn death machine.
Stop teaching your kids to be dicks.
Yeah, just watch them.
Watch them.
Like, the minute I'm at the zoo and my kid decides, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw a rock, Dad. I'm going to smack her in the back of the head. Like, what are you doing?
Don't throw rocks at animals.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't be like that. I'm going to throw rocks at you. You know what? When you're on a swing set, I'm just going to toss rocks. Because I'm a dick. Just going to keep that shit going. And also, it's a fucking flamingo. They're just...
They're not doing a damn thing.
It's like a flightless bird. It's not trying to hurt you. It's just hanging out. It wants to shrimp it, dude. It wants to bubble gump it. Bubble gum shrimp. That's all.
They're just hanging out. They're eating their shrimp. They're basically just looking nice.
Yeah, they're aesthetically pleasing. That's why you have fake ones in your yard.
Because
you're 65 and in Florida.
I'm not even saying I'm a fan of pink, but flamingos are always these nice shades.
Yeah.
They're like a pleasant shade of pink to look at. Yeah.
Peacocking away. Peacocks are stupid as shit.
They are, but once
they're pretty,
once they go
once they're trying to get
feathers,
those ass feathers when they're trying to get some fucking pussy.
Yeah.
I don't talk like that normally, Dave. It caught me by surprise.
Liar.
But yeah, just leave the fucking birds alone. When you go to a zoo, observe the animals. That's all you're there for. Look at them, go, ooh, sorry you're here, and move the fuck forward. Because zoos it's animal jail.
You know what you get?
Animal jail.
You know where it's okay to throw things? You go to the sea lions. You can buy fish to throw at the sea lions.
You throw those. Just do that.
I do it all the time. I love sea lions.
I think they're pretty dope. Actually, as much as I have actively hated animals on this podcast, I do like sea lions.
Sea lions and otters are pretty fun.
One. I went to Mississippi, and there was this fucking weird animal thing my nonna took me to, and you get to stand there, and a seal kisses you. It's very nice.
That's weird.
I was very young. I was skinny then too.
I mean, that's cool. But
I'm just in my Duke Blue Devils shirt, not knowing shit about Duke, like an asshole.
How old? Well, obviously,
I was 13.
I know how old you are.
Yeah.
So it wasn't during the Leitner days?
No, it wasn't. No.
You're 13, so this is early 2000s?
Early 2000s, 2002.
Oh, God, who was there?
Not Kyrie.
No. I don't think anybody worthwhile.
No. My grandma got it for me because it was at a fucking salvage store.
Fair enough.
It wasn't even the cool one, the classic vintage D with the devil's face in it. It was like a fucking daredevil in blue. Just on the front of my shirt, and it had flaming letters that said Blue Devils, and on the back it said Duke, and it was my favorite fucking shirt, dude. I loved it so much.
I've hated Duke like my whole life.
I don't know anything about college sports because you don't pay the players, so I don't like you.
Fair enough. I've always been an Ohio State and North Carolina guy.
I only do Ohio State because I live in fucking Ohio. North Carolina, the Tar Heels can suck it.
I love Jordan. Jordan's my boy.
LeBron. That's it.
He didn't go to college.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck about
That's how good he was.
I don't give a fuck about no St. Vincent, St. Mary, and Akron.
How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you, Dave? You're from here. He built an awesome school that helps out only 1,000 people.
No, fair enough.
And he's better than Jordan.
I'm nowhere near saying, how dare you?
He's fucking better than Jordan. We're going to do this right now? This is supposed to be a comic book.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this right now?
Let me adjust my goddamn chair, you fat lump.
Jordan scored 38 points with the goddamn flu in the finals.
LeBron James took a bottom-tier team to the playoffs every season that he was there. Every single time. He's the only difference maker. No, he went there. They built a super team. He left. He was the super team. That's it. Jordan can only play one position, and he can't body up on anybody. He's got a sick fade.
Because Jordan wasn't 6'9".
Exactly. LeBron can play every position. Every single fucking position. Ooh, you need a point guard? Yeah, I can handle that. Oh, shit. I'm 6'8", but I got a fucking 90-foot vertical. I'll just jump and handle it. I'm the center now.
I'm going to say this for the record. I don't even
like basketball. I'm arguing this shit.
I'm going to say this for the record.
Jordan.
I'm a Jordan guy. I love LeBron.
Goddamn right you do.
But I'm a Jordan guy.
Dude.
At the end of the day, I'm a Jordan guy. And I think the NBA was different back then.
Well, yeah, you could be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
But then again, Jordan also had
I will show people all the time Kevin McHale clotheslining Kurt Rambis.
Hilarious. But I will say this. Jordan had a fucking team. LeBron
they built very well around Jordan.
With no team.
He won a championship with the Cavs because
Kyrie and
Kevin Love.
Mm-hmm. But Kevin Love's fucking garbage. Kyrie missed most of that goddamn
Kevin Love is the last great white hope, I'll let you know.
Kevin Love looks like a skinny, shitty Stipe. Okay, he can fuck off.
He does.
We paid him too much goddamn money for what he's doing right now.
Fair.
40 fucking million?
Yeah, but
for nothing!
But we got to rebuild and we need a strong veteran.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Get him out.
Look, I'm not
Give me back Kyrie. Give me back Kyrie.
I have a hard time with basketball anymore anyways.
I know.
All it is super teams.
Yeah, but I'm just saying LeBron's still better than Jordan. Hands down. Because if you look at what he did is amazing.
No, I will never say LeBron didn't do great things.
This is how good LeBron is. He came out of his high school team to the pros. Jordan didn't make his high school team.
Yeah, and then he kicked ass for 3 years.
Oh, wow, he had a lot of time to develop. LeBron just jumped right in the fucking fire. Nailed it.
He went to 1 year of college.
Jordan?
No, at 3. My bad.
I was gonna say, watch your fucking P's and Q's, bud.
I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, anyway, right in, motherfuckers. LeBron's better than Jordan. Hands down. Except for...
Everybody your age is going to say LeBron's better than Jordan.
No, because...
It's a generational thing, it really is.
It is. Because Jordan's overrated. Garbage. Space Jam was the only good thing he did.
Fair enough.
And LeBron's taking that bitch over too. Boom.
Here's one of my favorite things when I was younger. I know we're going on a sports tangent here.
We're gonna get off of it soon.
We are. Give me a second. There's a video on Facebook that made me so happy because I've thought about it like over and over for the last couple months. Jordan behind the back to Pippen, and Pippen just slams in Ewing's face and steps over him like a fucking boss.
Like a boss.
And Ewing tried to punch him in the dick. I love that clip.
Well,
because back then it was more aggressive, and when you did shit like that, you got your paid back on the way back down.
Oh, for sure.
Because if I remember right, Ewing clobbered the fuck out of Pippen on the other end.
Yeah. And it's the same thing like when Allen Iverson fucking balled out on that. Who's coaching the Cavs?
Right now?
Something Lue?
Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, remember when...
No. He's not coaching the Lakers. He got passed up.
No. I'm saying...
He's not coaching anymore.
He's not coaching anymore? But he played on the Lakers. And then Allen Iverson balled out on him and fucking stepped over him like
Hard.
a badass dude.
Yeah.
Fucking dope. We talk about practice. But yeah, so
I love 90s basketball.
Hey, I love basketball, guys, but we can blame Meta World Peace for the fact that we can't be aggressive anymore because you're gonna jump in the stands and hurt somebody.
Yeah, I know. And it happened so many times before him.
I know.
That just happened to be the most egregious time.
That's because everyone just decided to turn the shit into a riot.
There's like nine fucking basketball players stomping ass in the stands.
5 dudes just hop in there, athletic as shit. They clear the first 3 rows because the people paid the money to be there. And they're like, you look like you got these on the radio. And they just punched him right in the face.
My favorite all time was Vernon Maxwell. This guy just called him a piece of shit. He ran 12 rows into the stands and punched this guy in the fucking mouth.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
You get paid money to be awesome. Don't do that. But anyway, what kind of news do we have after that awesome NBA tangent?
Thanks for following on that. So, Hellboy creator shoots down the idea of a Netflix reboot.
The fuck?
Mike Mignola, who, by the way, great writer because Hellboy the comic is outstanding.
I've seen the animated ones that are allegedly like really based on the comics, and I like it. I hate the art style, but I like the stories.
He's a good writer.
Excuse me. That was on mic. Fuck it.
He created Hellboy in 1993 because we talked about this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we talked about the idea
Netflix bought the Dark Horse universe
stuff. Yeah.
He originally adapted for the big screen by Guillermo del Toro. In 2004, the sequel, The Golden Army, was released in 2008. Ron Perlman played Hellboy. We thought we were getting a trilogy, but we didn't.
No, we got the reboot with David Harbour.
We got a reboot that I didn't put into the stories, but David Harbour said there was a lot of issues on set, which I think that's a cop-out for people not liking it.
I see. My thing is, I looked into that, and he said there were issues on set, which means the cast didn't get along.
Which happens, but
you're fucking
but you're still professional.
It's your job.
I've heard that before, and I still got a good movie out of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Which I'm not.
Django. They talked about it.
I'm still not judging the new Hellboy because I haven't seen it. Comic book fans might like it because I heard it's closer to the comic than Del Toro was.
Yeah. Well, Del Toro. See, the thing about everyone likes Guillermo a lot, and I'm not gonna say Guillermo this time
because he loves the monsters.
They're all the same fucking monsters. It's the same style.
He loves the monsters.
I love it, but every goddamn movie's the same. Abe Sapien from Hellboy is the lead character in The Shape of Water.
He is.
It's the same fucking guy.
Very much, just slightly different design.
The Faun from Pan's Labyrinth is basically the same goddamn character as one of the dudes that looks like Death.
The Angel of Death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look the fucking same. No eyes. Come on.
Eyes on the Hands?
Eyes on the Hands is the other guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he does great. He does great.
He loves his monsters and he loves to humanize them.
Yeah, he humanizes them. Like the movie Mama.
Yeah.
The same fucking thing. They all look very similar. It's almost like he builds these movies. God, I'm going on a Guillermo tangent.
No, it's fine.
He builds these movies in the same universe in his head. They're not all connected to each other as far as the movies go. In his head, they're all connected.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're all the exact same. Like he even did that one movie with Ron Perlman back in the day. I don't remember the goddamn name. It escapes me right now. It's a vampire movie.
I know what you're talking about.
Where they open the egg.
Yeah, I can't remember it now.
Yeah. I forget the name. But it's the same thing, dude. He likes to work in his specific universe that is built in his head. He loves the monsters.
He does. And
I like that because he
makes them great.
He battles depression. And that's why he was fat. And then he did Pan's Labyrinth. That movie made him lose like 80 fucking pounds because he was really racking his brain to try to get it going and try to figure out how to make this amazing universe. Pan's Labyrinth is such an underrated fucking movie. If you have not seen it, it's probably because it's not dubbed.
Was that a remake?
No, Pan's Labyrinth is an original movie. It's all in Spanish.
Okay.
Because Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
And he didn't do a dub. There's no speaking thing. It's all subtitles and that. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that movie. It's great. It's a fairy tale. It's a child's fairy tale. And the ending is like, whatever. Sorry, go back to story.
No, it's cool. No, it's great. Because we both love Del Toro. He makes great movies.
The Shape of Water, for my money, is one of my favorite movies I've ever seen in my life. It's the best love story
hands down in my top 10.
It's the best love story I've seen in a long time.
I will at least say top 10, but I want to say top 5, but I can't guarantee that. But God, that movie's so good. I've watched it I don't know how many
I've seen it about
times.
6 times. It's fucking great every fucking time.
And you'll find something new every time.
Every time.
Posting on Twitter, Mignola revealed that, to the best of his knowledge, there's not another reboot set to begin on Netflix. Rumblings of a Netflix adaptation have been circulating for a while, but appear to have gained steam in recent weeks. What I think is they spent all that money on Dark Horse.
It's a lot of money.
Because they want their own comic book universe.
Yeah.
If you're going to spend that money on Dark Horse, you're going to do something with Hellboy, because that is the title.
That's the flagship, yeah.
That is their title. That is their Superman, their Batman, their Iron Man.
The Mask and Hellboy, that's it. For, like, what most commons would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, casual fans would be like, ooh, I know Hellboy. Ooh, I know The Mask. Other than that, you guys don't know fucking shit.
Right.
But then again, with how indie they can get, Netflix doing Sin City, it makes sense. But
yeah.
I'm glad they're not going to...
Whether they are or they aren't, give me a good Hellboy.
Well, I mean, Hellboy's always been good.
It has. And despite all the bad I've heard, I still am really amped up to see this new Hellboy.
I just want to spend money on it. But yeah, the trailer looks fucking cool. I think it looks fun. It looks fun.
I think it's going to be like I heard it's closer to the comics than what Del Toro did, which makes me excited. But at the end of the day, I just want to see a devil with a big rock hand,
fisting,
punching people in their fucking mouth and shooting them with the big fucking gun.
Yeah, and there's something
after that, it is what it is.
And there's something about David Harbour that I like. He just delivers what he needs.
A very awesome dude.
He just delivers what he needs. Like he's great as the sheriff. He's great in almost everything I've seen him in.
He's great.
It's just I like it. And in the trailer, like they shoot, like, "Hey, same team!" Like I laughed, and it's not even a great line. It's not funny.
No, but it
just
works.
The way he does it, he delivers well. I like it. So anyone who talks shit on that movie, whatever. If they're going to do it on Netflix, you already have it for Stranger Things. Carry it over. If you have wrongs that are in the movie or whatever, if you're going to bring it to Netflix, use him and rectify those wrongs.
Real quick on Stranger Things, they're doing New Coke. It makes me really happy.
Are you fucking serious?
Because they're gonna like make fun of New Coke on Stranger Things, and I love it.
Because they're going from Coca-Cola to Coke, right?
No,
I don't know.
What was New Coke? New Coke was horrible. But they're gonna make.
I don't know what this is. I'm young.
Okay,
I'm young as
in the 80s, Coca-Cola changed their formula. They called it New Coke.
Oh, they went back.
And everybody bought it, and everybody fucking hated it. And then they went back to the original formula.
I was thinking like cocaine.
No, the original formula after the cocaine.
Oh, damn it.
But
damn it, we need
I'm so excited to watch those kids make fun of it. Mm-hmm. Those kids are amazing.
Dude, I didn't realize the dickhead brother of that chick that joins the team, later. The older brother who drives like that shitty Trans Am.
The ginger girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that guy fucking, he plays Jason in the goddamn Power Rangers. I'm like, I love that movie. I'm watching, I'm like, wait a second. This piece of shit. I hate you now. Fucking love Power Rangers. That movie sucked though. God damn it.
The original Power Rangers?
No, the new one. The one with Elizabeth Banks and Bryan Cranston and Bill Hader.
I didn't watch it.
They don't put the suits on until like the last 15 minutes of the movie.
That's
really
bullshit.
chaps my fucking ass.
I wasn't even a big Power Ranger fan.
Huge Power Ranger fan. And Tommy Karate.
I almost met him at a Comic-Con, but I thought better
He's
of
an
it.
MMA fighter.
Yeah.
He's not good.
No.
No, he's not.
That's why he goes to Comic-Con and he sells his autograph for $25 a piece.
He comes out to the Power Rangers theme song when he fights.
That's fucked.
That's hilarious. It's amazing.
I mean, it's hilarious, but it's fucked.
I forget his name. But it's Tommy Oliver to me.
Jason David something.
Fucking.
He's got three names, I know that.
Whatever, dude.
Jason David Frank.
There you go. Got him. All right, dude, this is a very free-form podcast today.
I like it.
I got a story for you,
What happens when the Lake Erie Monster pops up?
I know. I got a story for you, bud.
Bullshit.
Kansas teen, 17 years old, graduating from Harvard 11 days after graduating high school.
I appreciate it.
I hate when they do this shit. Anyway, 17-year-old Kansas native Braxton Morrill, horrible name, who is set to graduate from both high school and Harvard. Yes, that Harvard in less than a month. Morrill will graduate from Harvard Extension School. This is why I need to read the goddamn articles instead of just headlines. Extension school? You may as well go to fucking online school. I don't give a shit. He will graduate from Harvard Extension School on May 30th, a mere 11 days after graduating from Ulysses High School in Kansas. I'm relieved to have a little bit of a head start, said the fresh-faced student to Good Morning America on Tuesday. I thought it really broadened my horizons. It helped me understand new things and what I want to do in life.
I appreciate the way you read.
Fucking damn it, dude. He's been taking classes early. That's it. Like,
that's all that is?
Yeah, it was a second trending news article on his goddamn website. That's why I clicked on it.
Yeah,
I thought he did something dope.
Did you
just fucking Black China my life right now, dude? You fucking Black China me?
So, okay.
Daddy, I'm graduating.
So,
no, you're not.
If you've been taking Harvard classes while you're in high school, I mean, good on you. You're a pretty smart fucking guy. Because Harvard's a smart person school.
No, it's not. It's prestigious. That's it. All schools are the same now. That's all. Academically, it's just literally about, do I have the prestige with the name? That's why.
I mean, but if you graduate from Harvard, or you graduate, but then you graduate from Ohio University.
Both good schools.
They're not like Ohio University isn't terrible, but
third best party.
If you've got the diploma from Harvard, like people are gonna respect that more.
I don't understand why though. It's an institution
because it's Harvard.
But you fucking made it that way. Yeah, Yale guy. Nah, I'm Harvard. I'm fucking all the way out.
That's why That's why Goodwill Hunting. He was like a janitor at Harvard.
I know, but
and then he was like, I'm the smartest man at Harvard, but I'm a fucking janitor.
I can't love the way you said the smartest man at Harvard. Fuck yeah, Harvard. You gotta get Harvard. It's stupid.
My teacher's James Woods, but I listen to Robin Williams, which you should.
His teacher's Alex Skarsgård's dad, isn't it?
No, James Woods is the main teacher in that movie.
That's not true.
Yeah,
I just watched it.
No, the main math teacher is James Woods. And that Matt Damon is supposed to be taking classes with James Woods, but he gets sent to Robin Williams to get his head straight.
It's not true. I will bet.
I will bet this.
How much do you want to bet?
I've watched Goodwill Hunting 100 times.
I will bet you right now that it is a Skarsgård.
Look it up.
All right, right now. Ready?
Look it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you are. Because here's Lunchbox thinking he knows more about movies than I do, and he actually sometimes
Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier fucking produced this shit.
We're supposed to.
James Woods,
right?
James Woods.
It's not James Woods. James Woods isn't even in that fucking movie.
James Woods is the math teacher.
No, he's not. Oops. Hey, I'm looking through this whole thing. You can look it up on your phone if you don't fucking believe me. James Woods isn't even in this goddamn movie.
Yeah, he is.
No, Dave.
Because James Woods...
Look, you fuck. That's the teacher.
That's the wrong name.
No.
That's James Woods.
That's not James Woods. Are you shitting me right now?
That's James Woods.
No, this is fucking Stellan.
That's James Woods. He's a fucking pedophile.
No, god damn it. I'm gonna fucking...
James Woods is a fucking pedophile, and I will show you.
Look. Hey, fuck face. Real fast.
Where's my MD?
Look, hey. That's not the same fucking guy. That's James Woods. John Carpenter's Vampires. Are you serious right now?
I'm laughing.
Are you fucking serious? Cool. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, it's fucking James Woods. This is James Woods.
Robin Williams, Ben Affleck.
Yeah, fuck the fuck off. It's Stellan Skarsgård. It's Bill Skarsgård's dad.
Fair enough.
Did you just come at me that guns hot
I did.
For me to prove you wrong?
I did.
God. You know you gotta drive. I almost want to make you face that fucking Bushmills.
You know how many...
Pissing me off.
You know how many fucks I give?
None. Not a single one.
Because he looks way too much like James Woods.
Less than James Woods.
He looks a lot like James Woods.
No, he does not, dude. He's actually the guy...
He really did. He looked like a pedophile, too.
The guy who tries to tug his small dick in the movie Nymphomaniac Volume 2.
So he's me.
Dude, have you seen that movie?
No.
Holy fuck.
Is that the one where they show...
They really fuck.
Like yeah, they show scenes I know, but they show the kid from Transformers dick?
Yeah, you see his dick. Sus.
That's fucked. I don't want to see his dick.
Even Stevens, bro.
Fuck him.
Even Stevens. All right.
Ruin Transformers for me, you fucking cunt.
Clearly, Lunchbox has been drinking. I think he's at his third out of 4.
This is. I'm like right, 2 1/4 in.
Where's the next one going to go? Because I'm all out of stories. I just got, fuck my life.
All right. So last week, I feel like it was last week. I recommended AP Bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's got Patton Oswalt.
They're getting canceled after 2 years. Now, follow me on this.
All right, I'm listening.
There's a strong Twitter campaign to save it because it is a great show. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you people.
Don't say you people.
If you're a fan of Always Sunny, Glenn Howerton plays Dennis. He plays Dennis in this show.
That's probably why it's getting canceled.
If you like Patton Oswalt, he plays the character he was in King of Queens. Which was a great character. I loved it.
A bad show. King of Queens is terrible.
They work so good together, though.
I bet they have great dynamics.
Because you go extremely dirty, extremely clean. And they work so good together. That show is... I love it. I love that show. And if they're... If NBC wants to cancel it, I hope Hulu picks it up.
See, I'm done with this. Not because I don't agree with you. It's probably a great show. I trust you on that.
I think it's so funny.
The campaigning part is what pisses me off. Because everyone's trying to Lucifer their shows. They get canceled. They're like, ooh, I like it so much. We're just going to need to move it to another
Brooklyn
platform.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Same thing. They moved to ABC.
Wasn't... I like it, but
it's a good show.
I don't think it was worth saving.
No, I don't think, honestly, and I like Lucifer.
I think they had enough time to tell their story.
I like Lucifer. You like Lucifer. We
I
just
love
talked about
Lucifer.
it in the car. I don't think you needed to save it, though. I really don't. I know you love it. It's a good show. And you're a Neil Gaiman guy. But at the same time...
Here's my thing with the Netflix Lucifer. I've never watched that show before, like, this cycle of our days off work.
Mm-hmm.
They started me on episode 1 of season 4.
Yeah.
Their season.
Yeah, because they do theirs. You had to go back.
Which bothered me because they start swearing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you can't do this on Fox.
Yeah, so what the fuck is this noise? Yeah.
So I've missed 3 seasons of story. So I had to manually jump back. Don't do that, Netflix.
Netflix, handle your shit. Also,
if someone's not continually watching, if it's not on that list, start them from the beginning.
Also, hey, Netflix, quit fucking sucking as a goddamn app on my Roku TV. It doesn't fucking work. I pay you money.
But I will go into, I really think AP Bio does deserve a little more time. I think it's a show that if you give it one more season, it could be worth it.
Yeah, but how much money are they making? I mean, both guys are pretty successful dudes.
They are.
The leads are going to cost more money.
I mean, you can go back to Always Sunny. You can go back to just comedy.
Is it on ABC?
Correct? NBC.
And does NBC...
They don't do great shit. AP Bio was probably the best thing they got going.
I could have... The Goldbergs is not on NBC. It's ABC, isn't it?
ABC.
Okay, because they just did the Coach Show, too, with Brian Callen.
Yeah.
Okay. Love me some Brian Callen. Dope. Follow my podcast, bro.
NBC hasn't had shit since
Seinfeld. No. Was Seinfeld NBC? Was that NBC? I don't even know. Yeah,
it was.
Oh, NBC. Saturday Night Live, dude.
Yeah, they got Saturday Night Live.
Now they can say suck all of my... And they have...
But at the same time... like, Saturday Night Live, while getting enough ratings to keep going, I don't think it's been that great since, like, the 2002.
Yeah, but they're still killing it because of the Trump stuff.
No,
and they got Alec Baldwin's a regular now. So
that's great. But as far as regular actors on the show, since Will Ferrell, they haven't been that great.
Yeah, but they just keep popping in Pete Davidson, and they win because Pete Davidson's funny as fuck.
Is that the dude that used to date Ariana Grande?
Yeah, he's funny as shit though.
He looks like
a goofball, dude. He's a goof.
Not a goofball. He looks like.
Are we gonna shit on Pete Davidson? Hey,
I'm about to. He looks like a 28-year-old abortion.
He was with Kate Beckinsale. You bite your fucking tongue.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, and it ruined hockey for me for like 2 weeks.
Dude, they're making out hard. I'm not worried about Underwood. I'm worried what's under those clothes. Let's go.
Be glad I don't like the New York Rangers because
fucking hockey.
Otherwise you'd have ruined hockey for me. Fuck you.
This episode's called Sports Rant. That's what we do. All right, what's that next article, bud?
How much do you know about Booster Gold, sir?
That's the guy who
from comic books.
I only know
DC
from
Comics.
Small parts of Justice League.
Okay.
The animated series. That's where I know him from.
Booster Gold. is a hero from the future.
He comes from the past. I know that.
He comes from the future to
got a robot
to help. Yeah,
got a robot buddy.
and to help the Justice League now. That's his thing.
Because he wanted to be famous.
He comes back in time.
He took the technology he had and time traveled back to where we don't have that shit, and then he becomes a superhero in that. Okay, so he's Batman Beyond, but worse.
So Booster Gold, it's a pretty funny comic. If you ever read it, he's pretty funny. He's sarcastic.
I could tell from the show.
He's a lot of good.
Yeah.
They've been getting ready for a movie for a couple of years now. Greg Berlanti wrote it, which makes me happy.
Well, you like the Berlanti shit.
He's very good at the essence, bringing to life the essence of those characters.
He's the Feige of TV.
He really is.
He's the Feige of TV.
Because the CW is Arrow, Flash, and he brings out those characters' personalities the way they should be.
Yeah.
And that's why I liked Ezra Miller, but it's kind of hard for him to keep up with Grant Gustin. Because
it's just time.
Berlanti had so much time to flesh out the Barry Allen I wanted.
Exactly, and again, that's the one thing that I always say when people try to compare the two is one had time.
It's too hard.
It's too hard. Yeah. It's like because you can't compare the DC cinematic universe to the Marvel because it's time.
You get 2 hours a movie.
Yeah, but you get
unless you're making Endgame, you get 2 hours a movie.
Yeah.
2 hours and maybe a little change.
Yeah, and TV series, you get 24 hours.
Yeah.
You get 24 episodes.
Which I completely understand.
A network television thing. It's tough.
Zach Stentz completed a script. He wrote X-Men First Class and the original Thor movie.
Okay. Bad movie, but...
So he's not a terrible writer.
First Class is one of the best X-Men movies ever made.
I love
Hands
it.
down.
So he completed a script.
J-Law's my girl.
It was submitted to Warner Brothers.
I want to see the real you. I'm sorry.
The studio is trying to figure out where it fits into the plans.
Mm-hmm.
Which you're not even doing really an extended universe anymore.
I mean,
you're doing standalones, which after Justice League they don't even line up anymore.
Here's my thing.
They don't talk about each other.
Here's my thing. Also, I'm really happy that Berlanti gets to make because I have heard him wasn't he on a podcast? He talks about how he wanted to do Booster Gold.
He's been talking about wanting to do Booster Gold for 4 years.
Here's my beef though. You can't make a full-fledged Booster Gold movie because no one knows who the fuck.
It is rough that way.
Shazam appeals because you have a child
becoming you have diversity.
Yeah, and you have diversity in
that. A lot of diversity.
But when you do a Booster Gold, I just told you, I'm a comic book fan. You know that. You lend me comic books all the time. And I barely know about this character.
And I think if you're going to do...
Hey, ready?
This is about to be deep cuts, people.
Oh, shit.
If you do Booster Gold, you have to team him up with Blue Beetle.
And they didn't talk about a Blue Beetle show for a while. Do you know Blue Beetle showed up in Smallville? I did not fucking know that. There's so many deep cuts in Smallville.
I haven't even watched Smallville.
I suck so badly because I watch all those shows. There are so many deep cuts in Smallville. I gotta watch it again.
Just from reading things about Smallville, I love it. And I need to watch it. And I've been watching it, honestly.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
But, yeah. So, I mean, Greg Berlanti knows these things. He's a smart guy. He knows how to make these comic books work. He made Archie viable.
Yeah, but he changed the entire dynamic of what Archie was.
I get that.
Happen.
I get that. But at the same time, who's really going to watch Archie?
Nobody, because it's fucking.
If you watch Archie as the way it is in the comics, it doesn't work.
May as well watch. What's that?
So what he did was he Twin Peaks Archie and made it Riverdale,
which gave us Sabrina.
Yeah, and that Sabrina show on Netflix, I love it so much.
There's no Melissa Joan Hart, is there?
No.
Well, that's not.
But it's
cool.
But it actually deals with witchcraft. Yeah, it's not just a girl talking to a puppet cat.
And it's also not just ooh, snap, I have an outfit on. It's actual,
witchcraft. They have to do spells and rituals, and it's a great show.
So I think the idea, if he could go to Netflix with it, if he can, Bright that shit, how David Ayer did Bright, taking it to Netflix.
Yeah.
Better idea.
Yeah.
Hulu, too. Hulu's doing a lot of, standalone little little movies and stuff. They got that Into the Dark series.
I love Berlanti. He's so good at picking out these characters and making them work.
Dude.
But Booster Gold is kind of hard to do without Blue Beetle.
It's also because hard to fucking do though, bro.
That's a great team.
It's just hard to do.
But without people really knowing who Booster Gold or Blue Beetle are,
it's a tough fucking go.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to get shelved until they start putting out more Blue Beetle, Booster Gold material.
Well, they tried to do
in the comics.
Blue Beetle was an integral part of Young Justice season 2.
Yeah,
huge. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking asshole. I know these like silly cuts. I watch these with my kids, but yeah. And then Booster Gold was from Justice League, the TV show.
Yeah,
and that's all you know. And nobody's walking into a comic book shop looking at the fucking shelf being like, "Ooh, you got the new Booster Gold." You would do that because you appreciate it.
Because they don't have it. But I do appreciate Booster Gold. And Blue Beetle.
But you're deep cuts. Yeah. You're always deep cuts.
I am.
I'm not. Do you play Injustice?
Yeah. Because I'm an asshole.
You got Blue Beetle. No Booster Gold. So you have no advertising for this movie that you want to make that's literally...
Other than Greg Berlanti's name.
Yeah. And I can go to 12 people right now. And
they don't know.
Hey, do you know who the Russo brothers are? They're like, yeah, dude. And I'm like, what about Greg Berlanti?
No.
Who the fuck's that guy? Well, he's the guy, on Thursdays when
he's
you watch
the guy
CW.
that made me cry once.
Yeah. More than once. Pussy.
At least 2 or 3 times.
All right, where we go next? But I got no.
Oh, you got nothing on?
I had 2 because we had doubles.
Okay.
So let's get this going.
So, for some of you people, you might not know who this is. O'Shea Jackson Jr. wants to get
that?
Ice Cube Jr. That's Ice Cube's kid. He played Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton.
King of the Monsters.
Yeah. And he played Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton.
Didn't watch that movie because I hate NWA.
Why?
Because they suck.
They're great.
They're bad rappers.
I love them. Stop it. Okay, so O'Shea Jackson Jr., he wants to make video game movies and do them right.
I like it. I'm here.
He said he's a big video game kid.
Well,
and he wants to make the movies right.
Ice Cube plays video games too.
Yeah. He also wants to make anime.
Anime?
Apparently, he's a huge anime fan.
Stop. Quit. Let Japanese people do it because they're best at it.
For the past 4 years...
What's he working on?
He's been relatively unknown prior to playing his dad in Straight Outta Compton.
Well, because, he didn't do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, he was still relatively young, though. He's only 25 now.
He's not very old, so...
So he was 22, 21 when he played his dad?
Yeah.
Which, watch it, dude. Straight Outta Compton is beautiful.
No desire.
So beautiful.
No desire.
Few have predicted the success that would follow the release of Straight Outta Compton, as the film went on to commercial and critical success and got an Oscar nomination for Best Screenplay. Since then, he has gone on to work on a handful of films, with 2 releases in 2019. He was in the Seth Rogen, Charlize Theron Long Shot.
That looks pretty funny.
And he's in King of the Monsters.
Yeah, he's a big advertisement.
Oh, he's older than I thought he was.
He's like 29.
Beyond these, the 28-year-old continues to gain more traction with his film roles. And next year, we'll see Jackson star along the likes of Brie Larson, Jamie Foxx, and Michael B. Jordan in the true-life legal drama Just Mercy. For now, however, Jackson appears to be focusing on much more than the upcoming slates of films he's involved with, revealing a long love of anime and video game movies.
Does he have anything in particular he's looking forward to making? Is that in the article, Dave? Is this a non-story?
Even that has been shared.
Yeah, I think.
Far Cry, Assassin's Creed have fallen flat.
Far Cry's got a movie. It's terrible.
That's what he's saying. It doesn't say what he's got in mind, but it says he's a huge video game / anime fan, and he wants to do them right.
Well, the thing about adaptations for anime is, like, if you're going to do live actions, which we've seen, like, there's some goods. There's some goods, like the Bleach and the Full Metal Alchemist on Netflix. They're not bad. They're not great. They're not the anime, rather. But most of the time, look at the success of the Dragon Ball movies.
I don't know.
I know you're not an anime guy. I'm an anime guy. So take a fucking seat, Dave.
You take no fucking seat.
Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, released in January with a very small budget. Its opening weekend did $30 million.
What was the budget?
11.
Nice.
No, it's not even that smaller. I don't know. I'm making up numbers now.
That's a good number though.
But they kept
even at 11, that's a good number.
They kept it animated. You cannot make a live action anime or manga. It doesn't work. It doesn't correlate. You can't do some of the when you draw something, it just looks different. Like for example, when you do you could never recreate the scene where Magneto in the comic books rips Wolverine's bones out of his body. You can never put that on screen.
No.
You can only draw it, right?
Like me,
same principle.
Me and you have talked many times about how I want a movie where the Joker gets his face skinned off. They can't do that.
It just doesn't work.
No.
So draw it. And that's where anime is successful. So I don't think he can do well with that. Now, video game movies, we have hope.
I mean,
we have hope.
He can produce animated movies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which from what I gather from that article, that's what he wants to do.
That'd be pretty cool.
He wants to produce it.
You know what?
I don't think he wants to be a director or maybe an actor, but I think his big thing is he wants to help produce these movies.
I'm going to sound a little bit like an asshole right now, but I found out something recently, which is interesting to me, is the African American culture really appreciates anime.
They do.
On a level I did not understand.
Did you ever watch Black Dynamite? Because that makes sense.
Blaxploitation is one of my favorites.
It's blaxploitation mixed with anime, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because that wasn't originally, it was a live-action movie. They went the opposite route. They went live-action with Michael Jai White, and then they went and did the cartoon. And
I catch it a lot when I'm getting dressed for work, and I love it.
It's really just
there's so much shit they get away with that you can't get away with now because that was what 10 years ago.
2008.
Yeah, so it was about 10 years ago that they made Black Dynamite. There's so much you can get away with that you can't get away with now because there's a scene where he looks at some dude. He goes,
"Excuse me, fuck my life."
He's like, "You like dick, faggot?" And I'm sitting there going, "Dude, you can't do that."
He can't do that here. We do not.
And I'm watching it like I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't do that.
You can't say those things.
But then they roll the credits. I'm like, 10 years ago you could.
Oh, yeah. There's just things to change.
And they're just like, can't be a black man that likes dick in his mouth. All right.
Yeah. As much as they like anime, they also hate gays. No,
they do.
Dude, we're not going to go down this road right now.
I don't think
have a 4-hour podcast.
I don't think the full on like Japanese audience is like that.
No.
But when you're talking Black Dynamite, they're like, dude, no.
No. But you got another article?
And the Boondocks is great.
The Boondocks is American, so I like that. And they keep that, but they keep that manga
Uncle Ruckus.
style.
I love Uncle Ruckus.
What's Uncle Ruckus he's a Trump guy now. He's a Trump guy now.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He talks about how he thinks
he's white, but he uses the N-word like anybody.
He uses the defense that I think is so hilarious is he's like, I got the Michael Jackson, but opposite. I'm like, what the fuck?
I love Uncle Ruckus.
He actually, there's, you ever hear of The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God?
Kinda.
Okay, so it's this like morning show, right?
Yeah.
And Charlamagne, black man, loves hip hop, does his little morning show. It's not little, actually, huge as fuck. But he does his morning show, and it's called The Breakfast Club. It's one of the most popular like hip hop things you could do. And so he had Uncle Ruckus, the guy who does it, call in and act like Uncle Ruckus on the shit. And dude, it is some of the best goddamn sound bites I've ever heard.
He's so good.
Hey, the Lord and Savior, Donald Trump. He just does that all the time. It's so fucking funny. And he does that. Dude does not break character.
He does the N-word song.
Amazing. He doesn't do the N-word song, but he does use.
No, but he did it on the Boondocks.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not a fan of the N-word. I'm not. Don't use it. There's no need for it.
You shouldn't. It's not a good
There's
word.
no need for it.
It's not a good word. Does roll off the tongue rather good.
But when he does that song, it's fucking hilarious. Because you know it's a black guy that got paid to be a black guy that wants to be a white guy. Uncle Ruckus is a hard character, and I love him.
He's the leader.
He's very complicated, and I love him.
He's like in the show. I think like he's the leader of the White Republicans or something like that. Like he runs a chapter where it's supposed to be white, but he's the guy because he He's white.
Because
White Jesus. Like all that stuff.
Because at least one of the twins is Regina King, if not both. She was the black girl in Scary Movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's in the movie.
Yeah, she's good,
pretty prolific.
And I can't remember if she's both or if she's one of the twins.
Mm-hmm.
She is so funny.
Yeah,
and John Witherspoon being the grandpa makes me love that show so much because all I think about is Friday.
I do appreciate Friday.
But
you got an article, right?
Oh, I've got a couple fucked up stories for you, buddy.
Let's get them in hot. We're going long. Let's get them in hot.
That's fucked.
Oh, that's fucked. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
And
let me put my gym.
I've been drinking a lot.
You have drank more than you normally do.
9.5%. So this is rough. Almost 3 beers in. This is rough.
You got it, bro.
So from CNN. A 102-year-old woman is under suspicion of the murder of her 92-year-old neighbor in a residential care home in Chasy-sur-Marne, northern France.
Oh, fuck.
In France, son.
Don't eat all the cheese.
A carer found the lifeless, in quotes, 92-year-old woman in her room shortly after midnight Saturday morning and alerted emergency services. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm drunk. A spokeswoman for the High Court of
Don't even do it.
Soissons.
Soissons.
The woman's face was visibly swollen, the court statement said. An autopsy revealed she died by asphyxiation after being strangled and punched in the fucking head.
Who the fuck? Oh, time out. Dave, don't read it anymore.
Okay.
Don't.
Fair enough.
102. Her body is dust.
That's 92. The woman that died is 92.
The woman's 92.
Yeah.
The woman that allegedly killed her is 102. Her body is just dust. At this point, it's just dust and angst. How are you going to die?
How viable are you at 102 to commit this murder?
I don't fucking know. Like, how strong are you? Like, because my grandma's 83. Brittle as shit. She is literally... Ooh, okay. What do you got?
Yeah. The woman living in the room next door to the woman that was dead said she had killed someone.
Oh, fuck, okay. She's obviously
in a state of confusion and agitation. The 102-year-old was admitted first to the hospital, then to the psychiatric hospital. Police have opened an investigation into voluntary homicide against a person.
Voluntary homicide?
Damn it.
All homicide voluntary?
Voluntary homicide.
All homicide is voluntary.
Against a person vulnerable to their physical condition, which means...
She's too old to fight back.
You're too old to fight back, basically, yes. That's kind of all I got for you at the moment.
Fuck, though, dude. Like, she's 102. Here's what I'm saying.
A 102-year-old woman killed a woman 10 years her junior.
Don't say junior, bro. It works for murder every time, junior. Here's my thing. That all this shit. I'm not trying to say you should be able to kill old people. Definitely not saying that.
No.
I kind of am. But I'm definitely not saying that all the way through. What I am saying is 92 in an assisted living home with a 102-year-old who doesn't like how loud you get. All right? We need to take that down a little bit.
Stop being loud.
Yeah, stop being so fucking loud, dude. Eat your cheese on your own. And then fucking it's just so weird that I don't think a 102-year-old could even walk through my front door, let alone suffocate me to the point where she could then punch me in the face badly enough that I'm swollen. Like, you're 102. I'm going to flick your knee and you're going to die.
Basically.
Hey.
But in a nursing home, there's not many people of good health.
The Golden Girls. This lady's copper. She's bronze. She's fucking...
I think she's Rose. I mean, if she's 102 and kicking ass,
Rose was
she's Rose. One? Huh?
Rose was younger than everybody.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Sophia was the youngest.
The grandma.
Yeah.
His mom.
Sophia. Lady. Yeah.
She just wore a wig.
She was the youngest. Yeah. She wore a wig. She just looked really old.
Betty White can still get it, though. You know what I mean?
Betty White can get all the dick she wants.
B. Arthur.
She lives off plain hot dogs.
But that's just interesting as fuck to me that 102. You've already lived too long. That's why she murdered. She's lived too long. She's like, fuck it, I've tried everything. I've had cheese, I've been to the Eiffel Tower, I know what it's like to have a goddamn, croque
I had
monsieur.
so many menages.
Yeah, so Menage, also French.
Yeah, because she's in France.
I used to speak French until I drank Natty Daddies and I forgot all about it. But
I know because you help me when I have Facebook friends from Montreal.
yeah, I do speak French. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do speak French. But
I have him read my Facebook posts from my friends in Montreal, so I know what they're telling me.
Yeah. But it's just so interesting to know that you've lived. It's not even interesting. It's just what it is. It's a fact. She lived too long.
You're
She's like,
102 and you committed a murder.
Yeah. She's like, wait.
What are they going to do to you, really?
They arrest her.
Yeah.
What do you
But I mean, what sentence do you give her? You give her life, she's probably got 2 years
She's
left.
got 2 days.
Yeah,
She got a foot
at
in the grave,
best.
one on a banana peel.
At
It's all
best.
bad.
Once you give her that high-caloric prison and fucking diet,
yeah, dude.
she's done.
Once she's eating prison food,
She's
you
done.
kidding me, dude? It's gonna
She'll make it 6 months.
All that dust in her body just coagulates, and she just becomes a dust bunny.
Basically,
Dead immediately.
I'm
But
with you.
they arrest her. She's 102. They're just like, "Why'd you do this?" And she just starts off, "I've waited my whole life for this." Because she's 102.
She's 102
Jesus Christ.
and wanted to know what it felt like to kill someone.
Holocaust. She's like, that was
Fair.
a tough day, but here we are now. And that lady plays her TV too goddamn loud. If I have to listen to the Scarlet Pimpernel one more goddamn time,
She was there when the Nazis came to France.
she's got to watch the movie Bogus. Whoopi Goldberg and that Frenchman, Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu.
If I have to listen to Les Miserables one more goddamn time, I swear I'm going to murder someone who's 10 years my junior. God damn it.
My favorite thing.
Fucking freedom fries. That's why we do what we do.
My favorite thing is like weird French. Gerard Depardieu.
Depardieu.
You give me a French actor, I love their name immediately because I can't say it.
That's pretty dope. You got another story?
I got
Hey, shouts out to the fact that you should just probably let her die. You can't even prosecute
Just let her stay in her nursing home.
No, just put bars on her windows and like make sure she buzzes in to open her door. After that, give her a bunch of brie and shut the fuck up. She's 102.
She's gonna make it like 2 more years.
She doesn't give a shit, dude. She's the most she's gonna do is like fucking, die more. I don't even know how to make a good joke out of that. That was so bad. I'm sorry.
I appreciate it though.
Where's the next one, bud?
Okay,
Is this the last article?
This is the last one I got.
Oh, fuck yeah! I got some dope shit.
Good
Cooking.
I like it.
Let's go.
So, a Florida man. Shouts out to your Florida Man Weekly shout out.
Yeah.
Florida man hid his legless fugitive girlfriend in a plastic tote. You ready for this? This is why I picked it. I knew that was the reaction I was getting.
Dude.
Okay.
Did you say legless girlfriend that's
legless.
A fugitive in a
legless
tote?
Fugitive.
Like when I put my recyclables in?
Yeah. So here we go, buddy. You ready for this?
Get it.
A Central Florida man is accused of hiding his legless fugitive girlfriend from police by stuffing her in a plastic tote. 48-year-old John Robert Carr Jr. Fuck you, juniors.
Never good.
Of Winter Haven is charged with resisting arrest. News outlets report Carr attempted to hide his 39-year-old girlfriend, Crystal Lee, which Crystal is spelled really fucked up.
Never good.
Crystal Lee Anderson from U.S. Marshals and Polk County Sheriff's deputies on Tuesday. I can't stop laughing because the story's fucked.
Keep going, bud. You got it. Get through it.
Anderson was wanted for failing to appear in court on charges including false imprisonment related to a 2015 incident where she allegedly held people hostage at Burger King with a fucking BB gun.
Are you fucking serious, dude? She's got no legs.
It ended with a shooting with the police and she lost both legs.
Oh, shit.
That's where she lost her legs, buddy.
Oh, that's a fucking day. All she wanted was a double Whopper with cheese, no tomato.
Authorities received a tip that Anderson was with Carr.
Okay.
He denied Anderson was with him, but an officer spotted Carr placing the now 4-foot-tall woman into a container. She surrendered without incident.
Why you gotta do her like that? The now 4-foot-tall woman? That's so fucking rude. It's so fucking rude.
Okay.
Like, I get it. She lost her fucking legs in a gunfight, which is actually pretty admirable if it wasn't at a Burger King.
Pretty much.
It's pretty dope.
If it's not at Burger King, good on you.
Dude, full circle. I was at Circle K. I saw a guy with no leg. Pants all rolled up real nice on crutches, just getting the water. Getting his Aquafina on.
Every morning, work morning, I talk to a man with a cane.
I know the guy. He lives right by my mom.
Great guy.
Nice dude.
Such a nice guy.
So stroked out, though.
He
stroked hard.
He was talking to me this morning. He goes, "Who won last night, the Blues or the Bruins?"
Oh, yeah, because you're hockey.
And if there's no... It's bad because I live in Ohio. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets, but I only pay attention to the Canadian hockey teams because it's Canada. That's where hockey was made.
And you love Canada.
I do love Canada.
To be honest, you blow Canada all the time.
But that's where hockey was created, so that's what I pay attention to.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him all like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And he's like, I think it was St. Louis. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was fucking St. Louis too. That was our conversation. We had a good time. I love that guy. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, but we're still talking about a lady with no legs being in a fucking Rubbermaid tote.
This lady with no legs, man. You got in a shootout with the cops at fucking Burger King. I don't even know what to say about that.
I'm glad they aimed for the legs.
For low. They went low.
But you know what you can honestly say right now? It's a whopper of a story. God damn it. I hate me too.
So much Lake Erie Monster almost flew out my nose right now.
No, but like that's just so fucked up. Like you put her in a tote. She doesn't even have respect enough for herself to
not be like, don't put me in the tote.
Are you serious? He's like, baby, all we got. All right, so I've been thinking. I took all my Nike shoes that I had from the 90s. I threw them out of the tote. You know what? This tote's for you. This tote's
for you.
And then he puts her in there, and she's like, "Are we gonna be good?" He's like, "Totes my goats. We got it. We're done."
Totes my goats. God damn it! Stop it.
And then you know what happened? Homeboy went to a drive-thru. And she's like, "Baby, are we getting food?" He's like, "Absolutely, we're getting food." And then she's like, "Where are we at?" And he's like, "I don't want to bring up bad memories." But they got a Whopper of a deal. So I'm going to do that.
It's fucking 2 Whoppers.
Yeah.
What is it now? It's like 2 Whoppers for 6.
Oh, shit.
But my thing is, they're like, she had her fucking legs blown off by the police.
How do you lose your legs in a gunfight?
Because those cops were smart enough to shoot low.
Yeah, but you had to shoot bones.
You do.
I think of.
You do.
But bones, they grow back. Not in her case, but
not in her case. But
you know what? You know what happened?
You would think he would like Yoda carry her.
Yeah, backpack it
like Luke Skywalker. Put her in a little backpack and fucking do front flips and shit like Yoda.
Bangladeshi shaman.
Yeah.
Like it just.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I went Yoda because I love Star Wars so much, but yeah.
Why is she a fugitive, though? We didn't even know.
For getting in the gunfight in Burger King.
Yeah, but they already shot her legs off. How can you be a fugitive when you can't run?
I'm guessing she got away.
How did she get away?
She drug herself?
How did she get away?
Maybe the boyfriend from the story ran out of the Burger King and snatched her up like Yoda.
Same size as my 7-year-old. Like you're not getting away from shit, bro. She's got no lateral movement.
That's it. That's the story.
Oh my god, dude, she's just nubbing
Put the
out.
now 4-foot-tall woman into a container.
Don't say now 4 foot. So disrespectful.
She surrendered without incident.
All right, well, we got
that hurts. That hurts me.
All right, I'm gonna
listen. If you got a legless 4-foot fucking girlfriend, do better than shove her in a plastic tote.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, dude, you couldn't buy a nice duffel bag?
Yoda carried her like I'm saying.
No.
That is more respectful than a plastic tote.
Yoda was a fucking Jedi master.
Yeah,
and a member of a race we've never seen.
But at least you're giving her some respect.
Don't give her any respect. She's in the Burger King with a BB gun. She doesn't deserve shit.
She's in the open air.
She can double stack these fucking nuts, bro. If she can measure up to the point, she's 4 foot. I'm 6'1". Suck it.
For the record,
I used to work at a Burger King.
For the record, this is turning into my favorite episode ever. We've had many arguments that we should not have had, but I love it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. But are we done with that story?
Go for it. What you got?
We actually, someone, reached out to the bat signal that we always put out every fucking time. And we got a guy.
We got fan questions?
We got fan questions. No fun facts today.
One question? 2 questions?
2 questions.
All right. Sweet.
Say question better.
No.
Slurring it.
I am. Because I'm on my 4th 9% beer.
Killing it, bro. All right.
I made a mess.
We have a question from a gentleman by the name of Mike Litteris. All right. He messaged me and he said,
I love you.
He said,
I love you.
Refer to me as Mike Litteris. It's like, God damn, it says Mike Litteris here. I was like, God damn it. He's awesome.
My face hurts. I love you.
He's awesome. All right. So, what's your favorite comedy movie and why? I have mine.
Okay.
I think we actually might be in the same page.
Might be close.
Tommy Boy.
Damn right it is. I love Tommy Boy.
I can't not love that movie.
Okay. Chris Farley's
one of the greatest comedy actors. He was Will Ferrell before Will Ferrell.
Not only that, Tommy Boy is the complete range of an
actor.
Of his comedic effect.
Right? Like
he's so good through that whole movie, and he'll make you laugh at every second you're supposed to.
He honestly sucks he had the demons he had.
It does.
He's one of the greats. If not one of the greatest.
That's the sad part. If you ever watch Adam Sandler do his ballad of Chris Farley, that's the hardest part. Because he's like, you're gonna end up like Belushi or Candy, and he's like, I love those guys.
Yeah. And
he did. And
it's unfortunate.
The thing with Tommy Boy is, with any other actor, there's a lot of parts that make you laugh. You would not laugh with pretty much any other actor.
Oh no, like even Spade says it the best. He's like, that's the best guy I've ever worked with. Like
ever.
He's like, dude, you could hand him an empty bottle of anything and he can make it funny. And not even that, but he can also make you feel.
What?
Because he had the pain and the humor at the same time.
He did. And Tommy, that boy loved his parents.
And Tommy Boy, to me, when he loves his dad, the way he loves his dad, like that
kind of reflects human life.
Like him.
His normal life.
Yeah, and then like how much, because he was, a depressive, alcoholic, drug addict, all that stuff.
So
and then
much
when you
coke.
see that part where she messes up the files.
Yeah.
And he treats it just like that kind of person when he's like, I gotta put him on a computer. Like, we could have just done this. And then she's like, I'm sorry, I suck. He's like, no, you don't suck. He's so apologetic. And then even when it comes to the waitress with the wings, when it comes to the guy who's like, I can stick my head up a butcher's ass.
Funny.
Yeah, but he makes it funny. And they're not funny by themselves.
No.
If you hear it alone.
If I was to tell you those same jokes, not funny.
Yeah.
His face, his mannerisms,
it
make
all
it
the
funny.
sense, yeah.
Because Chris Farley was a comedic genius.
Oh,
he had...
Fun fact, I actually have one now.
Good.
Chris Farley was Shrek before he died.
He was before he died.
Yes. So if you guys didn't like our podcast, I learned something.
I knew that because...
I thought I showed you.
I loved Chris Farley. Chris Farley was...
I might have talked to you about it.
Okay, he died. He passed away long before I started getting fat.
Or funny. I'm just kidding.
Both. I'm going to give you both. Because years later, I appreciated him more because people started to laugh at shit I said, and I was getting a heavier guy.
Dude.
But Chris Farley is...
He's the fucking guy. You getting choked up?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Because I love Chris... I love Chris Farley.
That's fair.
He's a big part of my childhood.
Dude, mine too. Dude.
What's the movie he did with the asshole from Friends? They were supposed to beat Lewis and Clark.
Oh, it's not Wagons East, that's John Candy.
Whatever movie that is, Chris Farley made that movie.
Oh yeah, because it was a parody of like the Sacagawea thing.
It wasn't all that funny, but it was so good.
Almost Heroes.
Almost Heroes. Him and Eugene Levy made that movie.
Oh, dude, but I mean, Chris Farley makes every movie, and like
he does.
But we can't get too far off this question. No, we have to talk about why Tommy Boy is our favorite. Here's why.
I love the cast.
I love how he does David Spade in the fucking hotel. When he sees that girl in the pool, that's exactly what I would do to you if I saw you do the same thing. I'd be like,
your favorite baseball team, the Yankees?
He's the Yankees? And then you're like,
the puns are so great.
Guy in a little coat. I do that with my kids' clothes.
I would put on your brother's fucking tuxedo jacket right now to make that happen.
It's so fucking. It's in the idea of like he starts with the crane. You know, the crane, like what's coming through the Callahan Auto Parts.
Yeah.
And then smacks him right in the fucking head. And it's amazing. It's hilarious. He's like, I was just checking out. It was just so.
Everything about Tommy Boy makes you love a comedy movie.
It holds up.
It holds up so good.
It's like from like 94.
Dude.
Holds up so well.
When him and Spade go to the fucking gas station and he backs up and ruins the car door and he goes, Richard, what'd you do?
They put a baby gate. And
they run over a fucking deer and they just throw it in the back seat.
Screams like, nah. Dude.
Tommy Boy is hands down.
It's probably my favorite comedy.
My favorite. I will agree with
that and Step Brothers. But Tommy Boy wins.
Tommy Boy is my favorite comedy of all time.
Tommy Boy is the most watchable comedy of all time, in my opinion.
Hands down.
But Step Brothers is quotable as fuck.
Because if you watch Chris Farley, go on YouTube. Any of you. Go on YouTube.
Any of you bitches.
Chris Farley, Saturday Night Live, everything he does is the funniest thing they did for that 4 years.
Oh. Well, I mean.
The Chippendales.
That was great.
The Chippendales was my favorite of the early 90s SNL.
He could dance even though he was fat. He could dance.
He was so athletic for being as chubby as he was. Him playing the wife in the Zagat's with Chris Farley playing the husband. Yeah. So good.
Dude. The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bulls.
George Wendt.
Yeah.
George Wendt of Cheers fame did
Are you fucking talking about George Wendt? Come on.
The Bears. He did The Bears with Chris Farley. Mm-hmm. And as funny as much as everybody loved Cheers, he was like, Chris Farley made that sketch. Yeah. Dude, he's like, I'm nothing in that sketch.
You can't see it because it's not on film, but lay off me, I'm starving. But yeah, so Mike Litteris, Tommy Boy is our favorite comedy of all time.
Hands down, and I'm glad that was brought up.
Yeah, but we have one more question.
I was just glad to talk about Tommy Boy. What we got?
Oh, okay. So, ready for this?
Litteris.
Mike Litteris. He's so awesome.
Your names get better and better, buddies.
Awesome. He was Fook Me 420 at one time, but now
Ass Eater 69.
He's literally Mike Litteris. If Freddy Krueger went into Wolverine's dreams, could Freddy kill Wolverine?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna drop the phone on that.
Okay.
So, because I have my theory.
Okay, so
no.
Vibranium.
It's not vibranium.
No, I know. But vibranium and adamantium are like neck and neck for strongest alloys in the Marvel universe.
Exactly, yeah.
It all depends on who you are.
But
in your
versus Wolverine.
In your dreams, Freddy Krueger can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, and it's supposed to affect you in the real world. But my problem is,
and then Wolverine's got the
healing.
adamantium skeleton.
Yeah, but he's got the healing properties. So like even
That
if
too.
you fuck his brain up.
You got the adamantium. You got the healing property.
Adamantium.
Yeah.
There's more syllables.
Sorry.
You're good.
I'm so drunk.
It's okay. But
on top of that, you got the healing factor.
Yeah, that's where I say
that's what makes this rough.
Mm-hmm.
Because in your dreams, Freddy Krueger is supposed to be able to fuck you up.
But
stab you, choke you, kill you in any way possible.
What we've seen with Freddy Krueger in your dreams is if you can start to hone your dreams and control your dream, which you can.
Fair. Yes.
You always win.
Fair.
You always win.
Always.
So you're going to take someone it's feral and dense
as Wolverine.
And then be like, oh, I have one claw hand. He's like, that's hilarious. You know what I am? I'm the strongest thing you're ever going to see with claws.
Which, if you go by...
He fought the fucking Hulk. The Hulk ripped his body in half, threw him up a mountain, and he climbed to get his other half of the body. And it's a stupid comic. That's dumb as shit. It doesn't work.
Wolverine and the Hulk...
You're not Deadpool, bro.
Does not work.
No.
But Wolverine and the X-Men works so good.
Yeah. But Wolverine was the first person to make the Hulk bleed. So that was kinda cool.
So...
But Wolverine's got the Hulk complex almost, like, because you regenerate. You just regenerate all the time.
If you go by, what's that movie? Origins. If you go by the Hugh Jackman X-Men Origins.
We're talking about comic books because we read comic books. But
I know, but...
We don't do the movies there. Because the Marvel movies are nothing like
But you go by... He's been the same age since the Civil War.
Mm-mm. No, he aged.
Yeah.
He was in Canada.
But he's... Basically, he's been the same age since like 1895.
Yeah, he's been like 30.
Yeah,
which I think is really.
He grew to 30 and then he never aged again.
And then immediately hit 60. So
and then they were like, "We're making Old Man Logan movies."
Which is the best.
You're aging.
But Freddy Krueger has those claws, and yeah, I mean, you can do shit in your dreams. But the thing is, if you learn how to control your dreams. Which you can. We all know how, like, we've all experienced.
You can make, like a red ball dance.
Yeah, and, like, also, like, you ever had a dream and you had to pee? In a dream, you wake up, you're like, I gotta take a big old piss.
You're rocking piss.
Yeah. It happens. So, I think that Wolverine, well, he's an alcoholic, so now
he is an alcoholic.
We do relate a little bit more. Fuck, dude. I still don't think Freddy can
I don't think Freddy can kill him.
I think he'd fuck him up.
Because the adamantium would...
I don't know. It's just regenerative properties, not even adamantium.
Yeah, but he can't like those fucking little butter knives or whatever.
They're bullshit.
They're not going to scratch that adamantium.
Fuck Freddy Krueger because he's a pedophile. He's gross.
He's also the best he's going to do is fuck up Logan's brain.
That's what the one thing I was going to say is there a way where Freddy can get to the brain?
He can.
If he can
get to the brain.
But if you remember, when Logan got shot in the head with an adamantium bullet, it only rots his memory. It does not stop his powers.
Yeah, but we're talking psychological.
Mm.
He can get in your brain.
I think that he
can get past the skull into your memory.
I think he can manipulate you.
Yeah.
But I don't think he can kill him.
No.
I think he can make it to where Wolverine wants to die every single day.
Yeah.
But I don't think he kills him.
No.
So, Mike Litteris. I love saying it. Mike Litteris.
Give him his props. Okay. Fist bumps.
Dope as fuck. Thank you for being the awesome fan that you are. We love talking to you. It's good seeing you on Memorial Day, Mike Litteris.
Good. Dude, you've been away for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. He's awesome, though. But
I like you.
That's all I got left, dude. What do you got? That's it? You got a recommendation for anything?
I do.
If you say Lucifer,
I'm piggybacking off your last week, and it is Lucifer.
It's okay.
Because I love the Sandman. And this Lucifer is the Sandman Lucifer.
Yeah, it's a Neil Gaiman, yeah.
And Mazikeen.
Oh, you just
who is so...
All in.
They keep her to the character she should be, and if you watch till season 2, she has half a face like she's supposed to.
Well, hey, spoilers, bitch.
Spoilers.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm going to spoil Endgame right now.
it is Sorry Not Sorry because I love Sandman and Mazakine's always been a half-faced character to me, which her bad side of her face always looks burnt completely to fuck.
Makes sense, though. Hellfire.
They do one episode where she shows that side of her face, and I love it because Mazakine's such a great character. If you've ever said the phrase, my girl is a ride or die bitch.
What's Mazakine?
Mazakine is the ultimate ride or die bitch.
Oh, she ride or die for Lucifer all the time.
She might have been made a demon, and she might have been only created for that purpose. You'll never find a ride or die like her.
No, she's in love with Lucifer. She loves him.
Hands down, she will do anything he asks.
She's ride or die as fuck. But
and I love that they kept that good to the comics for that. Like the other stuff is hit and miss.
Hey, bro, it's CSI with the devil.
But
CSI with the devil.
Yeah, but Lucifer and Mazakine are exactly what they need to be. Mm-hmm. That's why I love it so much.
It's good recommendation. It's good.
Those two are exactly what they should be.
It's good. I watched a comedy special recently.
What you got?
It's called Brendan Schaub's You'd Be Surprised.
I've heard.
Okay, so Brendan Schaub is what we want to do. Success story, right?
Okay.
This guy fought in the UFC. Athlete.
That's how I know his name.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Okay, I've heard of him
fighter,
in the day.
The Ultimate Fighter. He fought Big Country. Got knocked out, yeah. So he ended up fighting the UFC, got to the top 10, lost. He was number 8, fought number 2, got fucked up. It's fair.
Fair.
He's friends with Brian Callen. That is also,
Fighter in your kid.
Yeah, thank you. Great podcast.
Great. I've listened to like 2 or 3 episodes, but it is a great podcast.
Fun. Good dynamic. But anyway, this guy, I guess, I know all of it, but he explains his journey to being a stand-up comedian, like going from athlete to comedian, because he's like, my whole life I loved comedy. It's my thing. Like, I would rather watch Ace Ventura than watch a football game. But
fair.
I'm a kid. You go play sports when your parents tell you to. And that's what he did. And the special, it's not to take away from him. It's not the best, but it's a really good story.
Okay.
I like the idea that he made it a story. It's his like poetic journey. It's his artistic journey, and I think it's awesome. And it's something that we're doing as well. Like,
fair.
We're working on it.
Completely fair.
And fucking so if you have the internet, just go to Showtime.com. Promo code SHAUB. SHAUB, and you get 30 days of Showtime for free, and then you can watch his special. So that's my recommendation. So with that,
what we're gonna do right now, please rate, review, share with your friends.
You just tell your friends, man. That's the biggest part.
We put this on all our posts. If you share with your friends, we can grow a little bit.
And
growing is what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like to reach more people. It's not even like we need to grow. We want to reach more people.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that you're involved. We can get your friends involved. We can get everyone involved. We can all just have a good fucking time. I drank 39 beers last night for you people. I'm out of beers now. I'm salty.
But
honestly, please just tell your friends. Just let's spread the word. We're trying to have fun with you guys. Chime in, DM us. Dave over there, he's CLE Dave at Instagram and Twitter. I believe.
Twitter, and Dave Longstreet at Facebook.
Yeah, I'm D.A. Wagner at Instagram. Just DM us. Let us know. We want to fucking rock with you guys. It's gonna be dope. And
at that, I've been Dave.
I've been Doug, and we got something in the works.
We do.
Love you guys. Great. Awesome. Bye.